On this week's hunt, Sterling Justice is in Arkansas hunting with Torry. After getting the correct wind for this stand, it doesn't take long for Sterling and Torry to get on the codes. After a few howls on the MFK diaphragms and MFK Edition Fox Pro, the codes come running in and Sterling starts blasting.
I don't know if y'all can hear them or not. They're pretty good ways. They've moved deeper than from where we located last night. They're close to a half mile from us right through there. So we're going to get up and make a move, get closer. Pretty good group howling. So they definitely worth moving on. Just try to get our wind right and get close. You ready? Alright, we made the move around. We actually went and got back in the truck, come all the way in above those coyotes that we heard. We thought they was probably about a half a mile away from us. We come in above them to get the wind better. We hope we've dropped in here pretty close to where they're at, but we're going to check them right quick before we set up. Hopefully they'll howl, and then we'll make a move. Straight in front of us. Anything? 200. 250? 250 for 300. Those guys are going to be 250, 300 yards away from us. We're going to make a move right up here. We should have the wind pretty decent. If it'll stay like it is, we'll make a move, get set up, be back with y'all in just a minute. About 100 yards from where we just located those coyotes, so that should put them 150 yards or so from us. We've got a wind coming back, kind of hitting us in the face right now, so hopefully it'll stay that way. I'll turn the camera around and tell you how the setup should work, or what our plan is. Well, this is just an old lane, a logging lane that runs the edge of this thicket. The coyotes howled right out here in the thicket. That general direction. We're thinking if they're still exactly where they were, should be 100, 150 yards from us. Wind's coming straight over the top of the camera. So that should make them cross this lane to get downwind. So hopefully we'll either shoot them just across the lane in this open hole if they come up across from us. Or if they try to cross the lane and get downwind, we'll shoot them in the lane. We got the Fox Pro set up just across the lane on the upwind side. That should help them cross this lane. We'll see what happens. Go ahead. I hear them coming. Get ready. There they are coming up the road. I'm on them. When a plan comes together.
Boom, dude. What was that? 15 seconds?
I heard them come running.
I did too. I heard a couple sticks and right at there.
Yep.
Here they come.
Yep.
Boy, them apex.
Hey, here's another one right out here. Well, we might as well drag him up, take a look at him, and go on to the next ones.
That's probably one of the fastest stands well, for sure on this trip, but
yeah. Oh, it was quick.
You can hear them bouncing through that.
Quick. The last setup on them was quick anyway.
Yeah.
Drag them up, we'll take a look at them and fill people in. Sterling Justice out of Texas. He's been coming hunting with me. He's part of the MFK team. Most of you probably already know that. He's been coming and hunting with me, killing coyotes for a few years now. Got one of them aggravated that we done some killing out here, booger barking, warning, howling. That coyote's downwind of us. Little to no chance of calling it up. I don't think it knows he's walking around right there, but it smells us. There's booger barking, morning howling. That's his hand-free drag. Sterling makes those, so if you need a good drag, look him up on Facebook, send him a message.
What's that? What's y'all?
I don't even think it knows you're there. It's just downwind of us. That's how the hands-free drag works. Just hit him up if you want one. Sterling Justice on Facebook, or do you say JUSTUS or Justice Surviving? Justice? JUSTUS?
Yeah.
Yeah. Play off on the name. His last name's Justice, but his business is JUSTUS Surviving, just a play on words off the name. We'll change cameras angles, tell you how this hunt played out, and then go kill some more.
Nice job, dude.
When a plan comes together, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, it can't work much better than that.
No.
We'll fill y'all in right quick on why this worked. Kind of told you what the setup was when we sat down here. And this was a really quick stand, probably, I mean, under a minute for sure. But it actually was a long process from start to finish. So I'll tell you how we went about getting on these coyotes and killing them. We actually came in here, I came in here several nights ago and located coyotes in this general direction. Sterling and I come back yesterday morning right at daylight. We had numerous groups of coyotes located. We located these coyotes, but the wind was bad for them. We had plenty of other coyotes to go to, so we just left them alone. We killed several of those coyotes yesterday, so we needed to hunt these today. We come back in here, located. They were a lot deeper than they were yesterday morning. That's the very first set that you'll see on this hunt. We set up, Hal said they was probably a half mile from us, and we was about right. We was pretty much on the money with them. The wind wasn't just great for where they were in relation to where we were setting, so rather than walk to them, we went back to the truck, got in it, and come around and come above the coyotes. Knew that we should be on the upwind side of them at that point, and we were. We dropped in here. The next time you see us locate, we're standing in this old lane about 100 yards back up the lane here. They locate, and they're in this thicket off the right-hand side and the upwind side of this lane. So we slipped down about 100 yards, set up right here. We were sitting just across the lane, right behind where the camera's at. Sterling howls. We knew we ought to be close, and a lot of times when you're on top of them, they don't vocalize, they just come running in. And you howled 2 or 3 times. What were you using this morning?
MOFO.
MFK, that's your go-to, ain't it?
Yeah.
He's using the MFK howling MOFO. It turns him into a howling MOFO, and they obviously like it. We've been locating and killing using primarily howls, mixing with some social interaction sounds. And that's exactly what worked on this stand. We sat down, he howled 2 or 3 times. I followed the howls. It was working for us yesterday morning, so I just answered his howl. We had the Fox Pro sitting on just this side of the lane. It's right there 10 yards from me. MFK Edition Fox Pro. I answered his howls with it, playing a sound called MFK Lost Howl, Pup Lost Howl. And it's a 12-week-old pup, one of our MFK pups, live pups, just doing a lost howl. It's separated from the other ones, and it's out there looking for them. It works great to pull in other coyotes because they love that sound combined with the howling MOFO diaphragm. And I mean, 10 seconds, 15 seconds behind the howls, we could hear them breaking sticks, getting it coming up through here to get to us. Our setup was, like I told you before, the wind's blowing back across this lane. So we set up on purpose. A lot of times I don't like to set in these lanes, but due to the way the wind was and a coyote's tendency to come downwind to the sound, we had the collar on the upwind side. We were sitting just across the lane. We knew the coyotes would have to cross the lane to get downwind, or if they come straight into the call, that would put them either running up this lane or coming up right here across from us, and it was money.
It was. You had the camera set up just for that lane. I had my gun pointed that direction because that was going to be the worst spot for me to be able to pick up.
Yeah.
Because I could swing over here into this thick shit. And once they all busted out on that, they kind of checked up, looked around.
That's it.
It's over with.
Yeah. That was a fairly long shot where they checked up at, and you smashed them with the apex. But it's a textbook hunt. Once we got set up, a lot of the meat to this hunt is us getting in position. Once we were in position, it's an easy deal. So anyway, for those of you that want to know how we go about doing it, that's how we do it, why this stand worked, and we got more coyotes located. We're going to go see if we can make it work again. But to get into this stuff, just go to the website, mfkgamecalls.com. To watch more hunts like this one, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We tell you how we go about killing them, and we show you a whole lot of killing. So check that stuff out. MFK Game Calls on YouTube. We appreciate y'all watching. We're going to kill more. Good shot, man.
Thanks.
That worked out just right.
Oh, yeah.